Hello, everyone. My name is Kevin. Welcome to a presentation of the Backwoods K Baseball Network. This is the New York Mets 1986 replay with Pocket Pin and Run in companion with Digital Diamond Baseball. Here on July 23rd, 1986, this game features the New York Mets versus the Cincinnati Reds at Riverfront Stadium. The Mets coming to this game with a record of 66 and 24, leading the National League East. The Cincinnati Reds come to the game with a record of 46 wins and 45 losses. They sit atop of the National League West by one game. Starting the starting pitchers for today's game, first for the Mets, it's the doctor, Dwight Gooden. He comes in this game with a record of 8 wins and 4 losses with a league leading 1.90 earned run average. He's being opposed today for Cincinnati by Mario Soto, who sports a 2-5 record with an ERA of 2.85. Lenny Dykstra walks to the plate as we get ready to start everything here in Cincinnati. Dykstra comes into the game batting .299. 18 home runs, 55 runs batted in. Soto steps on the rubber, looks into Bo Diaz for the sign, and we are ready to get started. The pitch by Soto is off the batter's card. And it's lined down the left field line. Fair ball and rolling toward the corner. Dykstra rounding first. He's on his way to second. He's in there with a stand-up double, and that's how we get started here in Cincinnati today. So Dykstra's on second with a leadoff double. And that'll bring up Wally Backman. Backman comes into the game batting .265, 9 home runs, and 45 runs batted in. He had the big hit yesterday, a 2-run home run that was the difference in the ball game to help the Mets break their 2-game losing streak. Dykstra's on second in scoring position, nobody out top of the first. Soto checks the runner at second. The pitch to Backman is off the batter's card. Ground ball hit sharply to third. Fielded by Bell. Dykstra have to hold. Bell throws across the diamond in time to retire Backman. 1 out. That'll bring up Keith Hernandez. Hernandez steps to the plate batting .302. 13 home runs and a team leading 63 runs batted in. He has another RBI opportunity sitting at second in the person of Lenny Dykstra. 1 out, 1 on, top of the first. Soto from the stretch. The pitch to Hernandez is off the hitter's card. The fly ball hit the deep right field. Back goes Parker onto the track, makes the catch. Tagging and going to third is Dykstra. 2 outs and a man on third for Ray Knight. Knight comes to the plate with Dykstra 90 feet away. Knight batting 328. 7 home runs and 43 runs batted in. Mets trying to grab an early lead here against Soto. They'll need a hit or a mistake to do it. Soto from the stretch. The pitch tonight is off the batter's card. And it's a fly ball hit to deep left field. Back goes Venable into the gap in front of the track. Makes the catch. Side retired. The Mets threaten but do not score. No runs, a hit, no errors, and one left. At the end of one half inning here in Cincinnati, it's the Mets nothing. The Reds coming to bat on the Backwards K Baseball Network. Leading off for the Reds against Dwight Gooden would be Bo Diaz. Diaz batting 236. 8 home runs, 28 runs batted in. Gooden's been a hard luck pitcher as of late. He's been pitching well but not getting run support. We'll see how that works out today. The doctor into the line, and here's the pitch. It's off the batter's card. This fly ball hit the right field. Strawberry into the corner, bottom line, in front of the track. Makes the catch, one down. And that'll bring up Pete Rose, the player manager. Rose batting 222. 1 home run, 13 runs batted in. Gooden gets the sign from Carter, kicks and deals. It's off the batter's card. Line drive caught by Hernandez, 2 down. 2 outs and nobody on for Buddy Bell. Bell batting 246. 15 home runs, 51 runs batted in. Gooden into the line, and here's the pitch. It's off the batter's card. Fly ball, center field and deep. Back goes Dykstra into right center. He's under it, makes the catch, side retired. The Reds go in order here in the first. We play 1 here in Cincinnati. No score on the Backwards K Baseball Network. Top of the second for the Mets. Leading off in the second would be Darryl Strawberry. Strawberry batting 280. 11 home runs, 52 runs batted in. Soto into the line, and here's the pitch. It's off the batter's card. Line drive, base hit in the right center field. Strawberry makes the turn. Holds at first. It's a leadoff single for Strawberry. That'll bring up Danny Heat. Heat batting 232. Takes a step out, looks down to Bud Harrelson and the third base coach to see if there's anything in motion. Now Heat steps into the batter's box. Soto checks Strawberry at first. The pitch to Heat. Strawberry not running. And it's off the hitter's card. Ground ball hit sharply to short. Fielded by Stillwell. Flip the second for 1. On the first, double play, 2 men down. 6-4-3 double play turned by the Reds. And it's 2 outs with nobody on. Now I'll bring up Gary Carter. Carter batting 188, 5 home runs, 35 runs batted in. Soto from the windup, and here's the pitch. It's off the defensive card. Round ball hit the short. And is booted by Stillwell, and Carter safe at first. That would be an error charge to Stillwell. So it allows a 2-out runner here in the second, and I'll bring up Rafael Santana. Excuse me, I'll bring up Howard Johnson. Johnson batting 322. 3 home runs, 15 runs batted in. Carter not being held at first. He's not a threat to run. Soto from the stretch. The pitch to Johnson. It's off the batter's card. Ground ball hit slowly to short. Fielded by Oster. Throws the first side, retired. Mets get a couple of runners on, but do nothing with it. We play 1.5 here in Cincinnati. It's the Mets nothing. The Reds nothing. On the back with KA Baseball Network. Good now in the second inning. Ready to face Dave Parker. Parker comes into the game having an outstanding season. Batting 327. 24 home runs. 76 runs batted in. Gooden into the wide, and here's the pitch. It's off the batter's card. There's a line drive, base hit to center field. Parker with a leadoff single makes the turn and holds up at first as Dykstra retrieves the ball back into the infield. Leadoff single for Parker, and that'll bring up Tracy Jones. Parker not a threat to run, but Hernandez will keep him close anyway. Jones batting 288. 1 home run, 6 RBIs in limited duty. Gooden from the stretch. The pitch to Jones. Is off the defensive card. Fly ball left field. Danny Heat in his tracks makes the catch as Parker retreats to first. 1 down here in the second. Ron Oster steps to the plate. Oster batting 269. 5 home runs. 41 runs batted in. Parker with a minimal lead at first. Gooden from the stretch. The pitch to Oster. Off the defensive card. Ground ball hit slowly in front of the plate. Picked up by Carter. Throws a second to get the slow-footed Parker for the fourth play. 2 outs. What a play by Carter. So Oster replaces Parker at first on the fielder's choice. And that brings up Max Venable. Venable batting 236. A homer and 9 runs batted in. 2 outs, 1 on, bottom of the second. No score here in Cincinnati. Gooden from the stretch. Timeout call on the field as Venable takes a step out. Want to see, looking down the third base coach to see if anything might be on. Now he steps back in the box. Gooden from the stretch. The pitch to Venable. Oster not running. And it's Off the defensive card, ground ball hit the third. Fielded by Knight, throws across the diamond in time, side retired. No runs, a hit, no errors, and one left. We played two here at Riverfront. It's the Reds nothing, the Mets nothing on the Backwoods K Baseball Network. Top of the third, and Dwight Gooden leads off for the Mets against Mario Soto. Gooden batting 222. One home run, 2 runs batted in. Soto kicks and deals. Is off the batter's card. Fly ball to shallow left field. Max Venable in a couple steps. Makes the catch, one down. Back to the top of the order in Lenny Dykstra. Dykstra double leading off the game, but was left stranded. Soto into the wind, a pitch to Dykstra. Control. And it's low and outside, ball 4. It's a 1-out walk to Dykstra. First walk issued by Soto. And as Backman's walking to the plate, he's looking down at third base to see if there's going to be any action. One out, one on. Backman grounded to third his first time up. Dykstra gets his lead off first. Soto gets the sign from Diaz. Checks the runner in the stretch. The pitch to Backman. C2 control. C1. In there for a call, strike 3. Backman caught window shopping. 2 men down. And that'll leave it up to Hernandez. Keith, 0 for 1, fly out to deep right, his first time up. Dykstra takes his lead off first. Soto checks the runner. The pitch to Hernandez. Dykstra not running. And is off the hitter's card. Fly ball center field and deep. Jones has a beat on it. Makes the catch, side retired. No runs, no hits, a walk, and one left. We played 2.5 here in Cincinnati. It's the Reds nothing, the Mets nothing on the Backwoods K Baseball Network. Gooden ready to start his third inning of work facing Kurt Stillwell. Stillwell comes to the plate batting 249. A homer and 17 runs batted in. Gooden into the wind, and here's the pitch. Is off the defense's guard. Ground ball to third. Scoop by Knight. Across the diamond in time. 1 out. Knight getting a bit of a workout so far today. And that'll bring up the pitcher Mario Soto. Soto batting 083. 2 for 24. No home runs. 2 runs batted in. Gooden in the windup. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Gooden's first strikeout of the day. 2 outs, nobody on, and back to the top of the order. And Bo Diaz. Diaz flied out the right field, leading off the bottom of the first. 2 outs, nobody on, bottom of the third, no score here in Cincinnati. Gooden into the wind, and here's the pitch. It's off the control card, and that is low, an inside ball 4. It's a 2-out walk issued by Gooden. His first walk of the ball game. And that'll bring up P. Rose. Rose lined out to Hernandez his first time up back in the first. Diaz not a threat to run. Actually, Hernandez is actually playing behind him. Gooden in the stretch. The pitch to Rose is in there for a call, strike three. Rose caught window shopping, and that'll do it for the Reds here in the third. No runs, no hits, or walking, one left. We played 3 full here in Cincinnati. It's the Reds nothing, the Mets nothing on the Backwoods K Baseball Network. Ray Knight leads off the fourth for the Mets. 0 for 1, flied out to left, back in the first. Soto looking into Diaz, nods in agreement, kicks and deals. Is off the batter's card. Ground ball hit sharply for third. Fielded by Bell. Throws the first in time as he retires his counterpart. One down. Darryl Strawberry strides to the plate. 1 for 1 single back in the second. Mets have 2 hits. Reds have 1. The Reds has also made an error. Soto into the wind or pitch to Strawberry is off the hitter's card. Fly ball to deep right field. Parker back onto the track in front of the fence. Makes the catch, 2 men down. Strawberry gave that one a ride, but Parker was able to corral it in front of the fence. 2 outs, nobody on for Danny Heat. Heat grounded into a 6-4-3 double play back in the second. Soto into the windup, kicks and deals. Off the batter's card. Ground ball hit sharply to short. Scooped up by Stillwell. Throws across the diamond in time. Side retired. The Mets are done here in the fourth. We played 3.5 in Cincinnati. The Reds nothing. The Mets nothing on the Backwoods K Baseball Network. Dwight Gooden facing the meat of the Reds order here in the fourth. Buddy Bell 0 for 1, fly to center his first time up. Gooden kicks and deals. Control. Off the control card. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 3 for Gooden. 1 down. That'll bring up Dave Parker. Parker singled his first time up. He's 1 for 1. Gooden gets the sign from Carter. Kicks and deals. Is in there for a call, strike 3. Parker caught window shopping, looking at Uncle Charlie. 2 men down. Strikeout number 4 for Gooden. And here's Tracy Jones. Jones flat out to left his first time up. Gooden shakes his head in agreement with Carter. Into the wind, and here's the pitch. Off the defensive card. Ground ball hit tonight at third. Gloves it, throws on the run in time to get to Speedy Jones. Side retired. The Reds are gone here in the fourth. No runs, no hits, no errors, and none left. We played 4 in a fast-moving game here in Cincinnati. It's the Reds nothing, the Mets nothing on the Backwoods K Baseball Network. Top of the 5th, Gary Carter leading off. He reached on the error by Stillwell back in the second. No score, top of the 5th here in Cincinnati. Yeah, tight pitches due between Mario Soto and Dwight Gooden. Soto into the wind, the pitch to Carter is off the hitter's card. Ground ball hit sharply to Rose. He scoops it, runs into the bag himself, one down. That'll bring up Howard Johnson. Johnson grounded out the second his first time up. Soto into the wind, and here's the pitch to Hojo. Is off the defense's card. Ground ball hit to short. Scooped up by Stillwell. Throws the first in time. 2 men down. And that'll bring up Dwight Gooden. Gooden flied out to left his first time up. Soto kicks and deals. Six. C6 is off the batter's card. And Dwight hits it hard in the left center field. Base hit. Cut off by Venable. Gooden makes a wide turn, retreats to first. He has a 2-out single here in the fifth. Only the third hit for the Mets today. So Gooden is aboard with 2 outs for Lenny Dykstra. Dykstra doubled in the first, walked his last time up. Rose playing behind Gooden. They're not being held, even though Soto's pitching from the stretch. The pitch to Dykstra is in there for a call, strike 3. Dykstra caught window shopping, and that's it for the Mets here in the fifth. We play halfway here in Cincinnati. It's the Reds nothing, the Mets nothing on the Backwoods K Baseball Network. Bottom of the fifth for Cincinnati. Ron Oster stepping to the plate, batting .268. 0 for 1 into a fielder's choice back in the second. Gooden in the windup, and here's the pitch. Off the batter's card. Ground ball hit sharply to third. Knight to his left gloves. It throws across the diamond to Hernandez, 1 down. 1 out, nobody on for Max Venable. Venable rounded out the third his first time up. Gooden nods in agreement with Carter. Kicks and deals. Defense got ground ball hit out in front of the plate. Pounced on by Carter. Throws the first in time. 2 outs. Nice play by Carter. And it's 2 out. That'll bring up Kurt Stillwell. Stillwell grounded out the night his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Good in the windup, and here's the pitch. Deep fly ball hit the right field. In and towards the line is Strawberry. He's under it. Makes the catch. Side retired. The Reds go in order here in the fifth. 5 complete here in Cincinnati. It's the Reds nothing, the Mets nothing on the Backwoods K Baseball Network. Top of the 6th for New York, Wally Backman, 0 for 2 against Mario Soto. Soto gets the sign from Diaz, kicks and deals. C6 off the batter's card. Fly ball to deep right field. Parker into the gap in right center. He's under and makes the catch, one down. Dykstra gave it a ride, but Parker was able to run it down. One out here in the sixth. That brings up Keith Hernandez. Hernandez 0 for 2, slide out to right and fly out to center. Soto into the line, and here's the pitch. Off the hitter's card, fly ball center field. Jones back a couple of steps. He's under it, makes the catch, 2 men down. 2 outs, nobody on for Ray Knight. Knight 0 for 2, flied out and grounded out. Soto into the line, and here's the pitch. Off Knight's card, ground ball hit sharply to short. Scooped up by Stillwell, throws the first side, retired. The Mets are gone here in the sixth. We play 5.5 here in Cincinnati. It's the Reds nothing, the Mets nothing on the Backwoods Cave Baseball Network. Mario Soto is due to lead off, but they're going to let him bat since he's pitching the shutout. So he's being allowed to hit. Gooden into the line, and here's the pitch. Off the batter's card. Ground ball, base hit in the left field. Leadoff single for Soto. The Reds' second hit of the ball game. And that'll bring up Bo Diaz. Diaz 0 for 1 in a walk. Soto not being held on as he's no threat to run. Gooden from the stretch, the pitch. Ground ball by the diving backman, deflected off his glove. Soto moves to second, so runners will be at first and second with nobody out for Pete Rose. So the Reds are trying to start something here. They have first and second with 2 softly hit singles off Gooden. They now have 3 hits just like the Mets do. Rose, first and second, no outs. 0 for 2. Grounded out and struck out. Let's see. Since Rhodes is a playing manager, is he going to ask himself to bunt? That is a good question. Gooden from the stretch. The pitch to Rose. Rose squares. And he bunts it toward third. And is booted by Knight. He throws it away. Soto rounding third. He will score. Diaz on his way to third. And Rose will wind up at second. So the Reds lead 1-0 as Knight bobbled the ball, then he threw it away in his haste, trying to get Rose at first. So the Reds take a 1-0 lead. Oh my. Time out on the field. Time out on the field. They're looking at Diaz. He looks like he might have strained something going from first to third. Mm-hmm. Diaz is seems to be okay, but they still checking him out, walking around. Okay. 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 Hold on a second. All right. Okay. All right. Sorry for the delay, people. We seem to have multiple situations going on over here. Let me see. Mm, all right, Buddy Bell's the batter. 1-0 Cincinnati. Diaz is on third. Rose is on first. All right, first and third. Sorry for the delay, everybody. We're now ready to go. Diaz is okay. He's at third still. Able to stay in the game. First and third. Nobody out. The infield will come in. 1-0 Cincinnati. On the air by night. Gooden checks the runners of pitch. The bell. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Gooden with a big time strikeout. First out of the inning. That'll bring up Dick Dave Parker. Parker 1 for 2. Single and struck out. The Mets now will play the corners in the middle for looking for a double play. Gooden checks the runners. The pitch to Parker. A for defense. C1, C5. Ground ball back to Gooden. He holds the runner at third. Rose the first in time. Rose moves to second. 2 men down. So now Diaz is still on third. Rose is now on second. Second and third, 2 outs for Tracy Jones. Jones 0 for 2. Fly out to left, grounded out to third. Gooden trying to limit the damage. Checks the runners from the stretch, the pitch. Ground ball hit the third. Fielded by Knight. Throws the first in time, side retired. Gooden limits the damage, but the Reds get a run. On 3 hits, there was a big time error and 2 runners left on. We played 6 here in Cincinnati. It's the Reds 1, the Mets nothing on the Backwoods K Baseball Network. Soto working in the 7th inning. He drops a control grade, so his control is now D. But he keeps his pitches grade because he's working on a shutout. 1-0 Cincinnati. Top of the 7th. Strawberry 1 for 2. Single and fly to D Bright. Soto in the line of pitch to Strawberry. Is off the hitter's card. Line drive to center field. Base hit for Strawberry. He leads off the 7th with a solid single up the middle. Danny Heat comes to the plate. It looks like he will not bat. It looks like Davy Johnson wants Mookie Wilson. Davy wants Mookie, and Mookie will come in and stay in the game and play left field. Mookie walks to the plate, looks at Bud House in the third base coach to see if there's anything going on. Strawberry gets his lead off first. Wilson comes in the game batting at even 300. 6 home runs, 38 runs batted in. Strawberry measures his lead. Soto checks him at first. From the stretch, the pitch to Wilson is off the hitter's card. Ground ball slowly hit the second. Oster scoops it up. His only play is the first in time as Strawberry advances to second. So Darrow's in scoring position, a potential tying run for Gary Carter. Carter 0 for 2. Grounded out. He's reached on the error and he's grounded out to P. Rose. 1-0 Cincinnati. Strawberry the tying run 180 feet away. Soto checks Strawberry at second. The pitch to Carter is off the hitter's card. There's a line drive in the left center field. Base hit. Strawberry hits third. He's being waved around. He will score. And this game is tied at 1. Gary Carter with the clutch base hit. And we're all even here in Cincinnati. Carter's been struggling all season and finally comes through with a big hit. He's now on first with 1 out for Howard Johnson. Dwight Gooden is on deck. Will they walk Howard Johnson to force Davy Johnson to make a move? Let's see. Let's see if they do that. No, they're not gonna. It doesn't look like they're gonna walk Johnson. He steps in. Diaz is still crouching. Carter has a small lead off first. Soto checks Carter. The pitch to Johnson is off the batter's card. C11 is power. A4. It's a line drive down the right field line. Fair ball bounces into the stands for a ground rule double, so Carter will have to hold the third. It's a ground rule double for Howard Johnson. The Mets have runners at second and third with one out. There is stirring in the Reds bullpen. Let's see. Oh, Rose decides he wants to leave Mario Soto in there. But the Reds will play the infield in. But Gooden will not bat. The Mets will pinch hit for Dwight Gooden. The Mets have gotten Gooden off the hook, but he can now win this game if the Mets score in this inning. Take the lead in this inning and hold the lead. Kevin Mitchell's grabbing a bat and he's heading to the plate. Kevin Mitchell will be batting for Gooden. Mitchell batting 234, 3 home runs, 9 RBIs in limited action. He's been hurt a lot of this season. Infield is in all the way around. Soto from the set. The pitch to Mitchell. C2's control, but he's not D6. And it's outside ball 4, and the bases are loaded. Mitchell draws a walk. The bases are loaded for Lenny Dykstra. And that'll be all for Mario Soto. Soto is done for the day. And they're going to bring in Joe Price, the left-hander, to face Dykstra with the bases loaded. And will they make a double switch? No, they will not. This will be a straight up substitution. Joe Price coming into the ball game. It's walking into a very sticky situation. Bases loaded, one out. The Reds will still play the infield in. Price coming in game, 2 wins, 1 loss. His 28th appearance, but he comes in with a 5.06 earned run average. But his job is trying to keep it where it is. Bases loaded, 1 out. Lenny Dykstra. Dykstra 1 for 2. Double and walk. Price gets the sign from Diaz. Sets. Delivers. Is off the batter's card. A4. Fly ball to center field. Jones bat is under it. Makes the catch. Carter will not come. So a big time out by Price as Lenny flies out to center field. It is up to Backman. Backman is 0 for 3. Grounded out, struck out, flied out. Backman turns around the bat right against the lefty Price. Infield drops back to normal depth. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Top of the seventh, tied at 1. Price from the set. The pitch to Backman. C1. It's control off the control card. C7, and he walked him, and he walks in a run. Backman took the pitch outside and low, and the Mets now have a 2-1 lead. Off the bases loaded walk. Here's Hernandez. Hernandez 0 for 3. Flied out all 3 times. Twice to center, once to right. Base hit here could potentially blow this game open. Lefty matchup. Price from the set. The pitch to Hernandez. Off Hernandez's side. Fly ball to deep right field. Back goes Parker onto the track in front of the fence. Makes the catch. Side retired. Keith Hernandez came real close to hitting the grand slam, but no. In the inning, the Mets get 2. 2 runs on 3 hits. There's no errors. 3 runners left on. Stretch time in Cincinnati. It's the Mets 2, the Reds 1 on the Backwards K Baseball Network. The Mets need a pitcher. And they're going to get Terry Leach. Terry Leach will be the new pitcher. All right, let's see what is going to happen here. The Mets will make a series of changes. First, they're going to have Terry Leach come in the ball game. All these changes will be straight up. Leach will be coming in the ball game to pitch. Rafael Santana will come in to play shortstop. Since the Mets now have a lead, they want a better defensive player in at short than Howard Johnson. And Mookie Wilson will stay in the game and play left field as he pinch hitted for Danny Heat. So to rearrange everything, Mookie's in the left, Santana's at short, and Terry Leach is now on the mound. All right, bottom of the 7th. Terry Leach is in trying to protect his 1-run lead. Gooden now can win this game. He can't lose it. Ron Oster, 0 for 2 today. Grounded out twice. Facing Leach. Leach, sidearm delivery is in there for a call. Strike 3. Caught Oster window shopping, 1 down. That will bring up Max Venable. Venable, 0 for 2. Grounded out twice. 2-1 New York, bottom of the 7th. Leach, sidearm delivery. Line drive cut by Santana, 2 outs. Venable hit it hard, but right to Santana. 2 men down, nobody on here in the seventh for Kirk Stillwell. Stillwell 0 for 2, grounded out and flied out. Leach gets the sign from Carter Diaz. And that's off the batter's card. Let's see. And ground ball hits the second. Fielded by Backman. Throws the first side, retired. The Reds go in order here in the seventh. We go to the eighth. It's the Mets 2, the Reds 1 on the Backwoods K Baseball Network. Price stays out here for the eighth. Ray Knight 0 for 3. Flied out, run out twice. 2-1 New York Mets trying to see if they get some insurance. Price in the line, and here's the pitch. C3 defense. Ground ball hit the third. Scooped by Bell. Throws across the diamond in time to retire his counterpart for the second time today. 1 out. Darryl Strawberry 2 for 3. Scored a run. Price into the wind, the pitch to Strawberry. Ground ball back to the mound, fielded by Price. Throws the first in time, 2 outs. That'll bring up Mookie Wilson. Wilson grounded out his first time out, pinching it for Heat. Back in the seventh. Now he bats right-handed against the left-handed Price. Price into the windup. Here's the pitch. It's off the batter's card. Line drive. Base hit down the right field line. Parker goes over to get it in. Cuts it off before it gets to the corner. Wilson cruises in the second with a stand-up double. He's in scoring position with 2 outs. For Gary Carter. Carter had the big hit in this game, the game-tying single back in the seventh. They got the Mets even. Trying to see if he can do it again. Wilson takes his lead off second. If Carter's able to get a base hit, Wilson will definitely score. Price checking Wilson at second. The pitch to Carter. Off the control card, C7 is outside ball 4. Carter draws a walk. Second walk issued by Price. The first one was crucial because it gave the Mets the lead. This one just puts runners at first and second for Santana. Up for the first time today. Batting 180. 2 home runs, 17 runs batted in. Terry Leach on deck, but if he gets it that far, he will not bat. Price checks the runners from the stretch. The pitch to Santana. 6-6. D8. Fly ball to deep right field. Parker back toward the corner by the track. Makes the catch. Side retired. Santana hit it a long way, but Parker was able to run it down. The Mets are done here in the eighth. No runs, a hit, or walk in 2 left. We go to the bottom of the eighth. It's the Mets 2, the Reds 1 on the Backwoods K Baseball Network. The Mets look like they will make another pitching change. They look like they will make another pitching change. And they're going to bring in Rick Anderson. Anderson's had a tough time recently, but he's had a very good overall season. But this last week has been kind of rough on him. But he's looking to redeem himself. He comes in the game with a 3-4 record, a 3.07 earned run average. His 27th appearance. The Reds will have a pinch hitter. And it will be, who will it be? It will be, it'll be Tony Perez. Tony will be back, will be pinch hitting. He comes to the plate batting 228, no home runs, 6 runs batted in. But there is pop in that bat. Anderson gets the sign from Carter. Into the line, here's the pitch. 8-3 control. And is outside ball for the leadoff walk. Not what Anderson wanted to do. Perez trots down the first. Will they pinch run for him? Will they pinch run for him? It looks like they will. Looks like they will pinch run for. Looks like they will pinch run for Cal Daniels. Let's see, Cal, look and see. Oh, there he is. Cal Daniels will come in to run for Tony Perez. So, Daniels, go Diaz. Looking down to see if there's any kind of strategies. He's looking at the third base coach. Nobody out. Time run on first. What do they want to do? All right, Anderson checks Daniels. He gets his lead at first. The pitch to Diaz. There goes Daniels. And the throw, and he is safe. Stolen base for Cal Daniels. The tying run is now at second. So the potential time runs in scoring position, nobody out. Bo Diaz at the plate, no one ball, no strikes. Anderson checks the runner at second. The pitch to Diaz. It's off the hitter's card. B4. Fly ball to shallow center field. In comes Dykstra. Makes the catch. Daniels retreats to second. One out. Big out by Anderson. That brings up Buddy Bell. Excuse me, bring up Pete Rose. Pardon me. Rose. 1 for 3. RBI single in the sixth. He's responsible for the Reds' run. Daniel gets his lead off second. Anderson checks from the set the pitch. Control. B4. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Rose goes down swinging. 2 men down. That'll bring up Buddy Bell. Anderson trying to navigate his way out of a sticky situation that he created. Bell 0 for 3. Grounded, flied out to center, struck out twice. Tying runner second. 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th. Anderson checks Daniels. The pitch to Bell is off the hitter's card. B10. Line drive. Base hit in the left center field. Daniels hit third. He rounds third. He will score. It's an RBI single for Buddy Bell. And this game is tied. So, Dwight Gooden cannot win this game. Mario Soto's off the hook. 2-2. Bell with the clutch single in his day Parker. Anderson. Struggles continue. Bell short lead off first. The pitch to Parker. Control. 3 BJ. Swing and a miss. Struck him outside. Retired, but the Reds tie it on a run. 1 hit. It was a big time walk. 1 man left. We go to the 9th. The Mets 2. The Reds 2 on the Backwards K Baseball Network. The Reds need a pitcher. They need a pitcher. Who will it be? No, Robin Hughes. Ted Powers not there. Rob Murphy. No, it's Rob Murphy. Oh, they're gonna bring in Rob Murphy. Will Cal Daniels stay in the game? Yes, he will. Cal Daniels is gonna stay in the game. He's gonna go to left field. Max Venable will come out the game as Rob Murphy will hit in the 7th spot. So that's what's going on here. So the outfit alignment is now Daniels in left, Jones in center, Parker in right. Murphy's on the mound. Rick Anderson is scheduled to hit, but he will not bat. Tim Tuffle will come to the plate. The Mets have already used Howard Johnson. Well, he was in the game. Kevin Mitchell's been used, and now Tim Tuffle will be the pinch hitter here in the ninth. Try to get things started. Tuffle batting 146. One home run, 4 runs batted in limited action. He's been hurt most of the year. This is only his 49th plate appearance. Murphy into the game. Murphy into the wind of pitch to Tuffle. No. Ground ball to the right side. Base hit in the right field. Seeing our base hit for Tuffle. And that's how we get started in the ninth. He's on first. Lenny Dykstra steps to the plate. Dykstra 1 for 3, double and a walk. Murphy checks Tuffle, who's not really a threat to run. The pitch to Dykstra. Control. B5. The swing and a miss struck him out. Dykstra goes down swinging for the second time today. 1 down. Big time strikeout by Rob Murphy. Here's Backman. Backman 0 for 3. His bases loaded walk gave the Mets a temporary 1-run lead. But the Reds have since tied it. Tuffle off first. Murphy checks the runner. The pitch to Backman. Off the control card. 6. The swing and the pitch in the dirt gets away from Diaz, but first base is occupied. So a go down is a strikeout. 2 outs. Big time strikeouts for Rob Murphy. Here's Hernandez. Hernandez 0 for 4. His average has slipped under 300. He's batting 299. He's flied out all 4 times. Twice to center, twice to right. Tuffle was on first. Murphy checks the runner. The pitch to Hernandez. Ground ball hit to second. Fielded by Oster. Throws the first side, retired. So we go to the bottom of the ninth with a chance for the Reds to walk it off. The Mets will need a pitcher. And it will be Roger McDowell. McDowell. Let's see, what is he batting? He's batting. Very nice. McDowell coming to the ball game. His job is to keep the Reds off the board. Any old run by the Reds and this game is over. McDowell 8 and 4 with a 4.18 earned run average. His 37th appearance of the season. Tracy Jones, Ron Oster, and more than likely a pitch hitter for the pitcher coming up here in the bottom of the ninth. Jones 0 for 3. Flied out, grounded out twice. McDowell in the line, and here's the pitch. Off the defensive card. Ground ball tapped in front of the plate. Pounced on by Carter. Throws the first in time. 1 out. Nice play by Carter to get the first out here in the bottom of the ninth. Ron Oster 0 for 3. Grounded out twice and struck out. McDowell gets the sign from Carter, kicks and deals. B4. Fly ball hit the center field. Lenny Dykstra settles under it. Makes the catch, 2 men down. That'll bring up the pitcher spot, but Rob Murphy will not be batting. It will be Nick Isaski. Nick Isaski will be the pinch hitter for Rob Murphy. 2 outs, nobody on, bottom of the ninth. Isaski on the season. 8 home runs, 31 runs batted in, so he has some pop. McDowell looking in for the sign from Carter. Here's the pitch. It's off the hitter's card. C10. It's a line drive base hitting the left field. It's a 2-out single for Isaski. And he keeps the inning going. That'll bring up Kurt Stillwell. Stillwell 0 for 3. Grounded out twice and flied out. Isaski does not have speed. He's slow. McDowell checks Isaski at first. Hernandez playing behind him. The pitch by McDowell. Off the hitter's card. Ground ball hit the short. Scooped by Santana. Flips the backman. Force play. Inning over. We have extra inning baseball. No runs are hit, no errors, and 1 left. We played 9 full here in Cincinnati. Reds 2, Mets 2 on the Backwards K Baseball Network. Reds need a pitcher. Are you using one? Oh, yeah, I didn't use it. Ron Robinson's coming to the ball game. Defensive. Robinson coming to the ball game to pitch. He has a record of 4 wins and 3 losses. His ERA 3.18. This is his 54th appearance of the season. So he's been a real workhorse. He has Knight, Strawberry, and Wilson here in the top of the 10th. 2-2 the score here in Cincinnati. Robinson with the wind-up pitch tonight. Before defense. Ground ball hit the Rose, booted by Rose, and Knight will be safe. It's an error on Pete Rose, and that's how the 10th inning gets started. So Knight's on at first for Strawberry. Strawberry 2 for 4 and a run score. Knight, small lead from first. The pitch by Robinson. B7, left, right. No. It's off Strawberry's card. Power A7. It's a drive to deep right center field. And it one hops the wall. Knight on his way to third. He's being waved around. He will score. Strawberry puts on the brakes, stops at second. It's an RBI double for Strawberry. And the Mets have taken a 3-2 lead as they immediately make the Reds pay for the mistake on the error by Rose. Three, 2 New York. Here's Wilson. Nobody out. Mets trying to get some insurance. Robinson checks Strawberry at second. Wilson 1 for 2. Doubled his last time up. The pitch to Mookie. It's swung on him and strike 3. Mookie goes down swinging, 1 down. That'll bring up Gary Carter. Carter 1 for 3. Big RBI single back in the 7th. Tied the ball game at that time. Strawberry inching off second. Robinson takes a look. From the set, the pitch. B3's control. 82 in there for a call. Strike 3. Carter caught window shopping. 2 men down. And now it'll be up to Rafael Santana. Will they walk him to force the Mets to make a move to McDowell? No, because McDowell is coming out of the game anyway because Orozco's warming up for the save. So it's a moot point. Santana 0 for 1. Flat out the right. His last time up. Robinson checks Strawberry at second. The pitch to Santana. Off the batter's card for a ground ball hit sharply to short. Fielded by Stillwell. Throws the first in time. Side retired. But the Mets get a run on a hit and a big time error. They leave 1. We go to the bottom of the 10th. It's the Mets 3, the Reds 2 on the Backwoods K Baseball Network. Coming in the pitch for New York, Jesse Orozco. Orozco looking to close it down. He already has 30 saves so far in the season. He got save number 30 yesterday. Looking for number 31 today. Cal Daniels leading off the bottom of the 10th. It'll be 9-1-2. It'll be Daniels, Diaz, and Rose here in the 10th. Orozco gets the sign from Carter. Here's the pitch. Is off the batter's card. 8-9 is a base hit to right field. So Cal Daniels leads off the leads off the 10th with a base hit. And the tying run is immediately on first. Here's Bo Diaz. What will the Reds do? Will they put a play on? Diaz looks down, steps back in the box. Daniel gets his lead off first. Orozco checks the runner from the set. The pitch. Daniels not running the pitch. A8. Left, right, no. 12. Ooh, neutral. Popped him up. Carter removes the mask. Makes the catch, one down. Diaz just got under it. Took a big cut. Orozco hung a slider. But Diaz missed it. One out, one on. His road. Rose trying to make up for the error he made in the top of this inning. Orozco checks Daniels at first. Daniels gets his lead. Orozco set the pitch. Daniels not running the pitch. Defense. D6. Ground ball slowly hit. Orozco feels it. His only play to first in time. Daniel moves to second. So it comes down to this. Buddy Bell, who tied the game up in the eighth, is in the same situation. 2 outs, tying run on second. A base hit. This game is tied. Orozco checks the runner. Bell 1 for 4 with that big arm RBI. Orozco set, deals. It's off the batter's card. B8. Blue in the right center field. Base hit. Rounding third and coming home is Daniels, and Buddy Bell has done it again. We're tied once again at 3. Unbelievable. Orozco has blown the save. And it's tied at 3. Here's Parker. Parker 1 for 4. Bell at first. 3-3 to score, but bottom of the 10th. Orozco pitched to Parker. Game 3 control. P6. Swung on and missed. In the dirt, gets away from Carter. He picks it up, throws the first in time, side retired, but the Reds have tied it again. Tied it again. A run on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We go to the 11th. Reds 3, Mets 3 on the backwards K Baseball Network. Oh, we'll be right back. We'll have a momentary delay. So we go to the top of the 11th. Robinson stay in the game. Orozco will not bat. His day is done. And the last person left, oh, besides the catcher, will be Kevin Elster. Elster will be batting for Orozco, which means we will have a new pitcher in the bottom of the 11th. Elster batting 186. No home runs, 2 runs batted in limited action. Robinson into the line, and here's the pitch. It's off the hitter's card. C10. Line drive, base hit in the left center field for Elster. And that's how we get started in the 11th. Here's Lenny Dykstra. Dykstra 1 for 4. Every time the Mets are on the brink of winning this game, the Reds snatch it back. Elster not going anywhere at first. Robinson from the stretch, the pitch. B8. Off Dykstra's card, 85. Fly ball to deep right field. Parker back onto the track, makes the catch. Elster retreats to first, 1 down. Here's Backman. Backman 0 for 4. But he does have a RBI. He had a bases loaded walk back in the 7th. Elster with a small lead off first. Robinson from the set, the pitch is off the batter's card. Fly ball center field. Tracy Jones to his right. In left center. Makes the catch. Elster retreats to first. 2 outs. And that'll bring up Keith Hernandez. Hernandez is in a mini slump right now. He's 0 for 5. He's flied out 4 times and grounded out to second. Robinson from the stretch. The pitch to Hernandez is swung on a miss. Strike 3. Hernandez goes down swinging. The Mets are done here in the 11th. No runs, a hit, no errors, and 1 left. We played 10.5 here in Cincinnati. It's the Reds 3, the Mets 3 on the Backwards K Baseball Network. The Mets need a pitcher. Who will they bring in? They don't have anybody else. Sid pitched yesterday, Rick the day before. Right now, they're going to have to bring in Rick Aguilera because they have nobody else to pitch. And where is he batting? He's batting 9th. Rick Aguilera will have to come in and make an appearance because the Mets have exhausted everybody in the bullpen. Aguilera facing Tracy Jones. Jones 0 for 4. A run in this game is over. Aguilera deals 87. Ground ball to the right side. Base hit in the right field. And Jones leads off the 11th with a single. The winning runs on first, nobody out. Here's Rod Oster. Oster 0 for 4. He's looking down to see if there's anything on. He steps in the box. Aguilera checks Jones at first. Here's the pitch. Oster squares the bunt. And it's bunted toward Hernandez. Hernandez picks it up. His only play is to tag Oster as he passes by. It's a successful sacrifice. And the winning run is at second base with 1 out. Don Robinson will be pinch hit for. He will not be hitting. Let's see who the Reds have left to hit. Oh, Eddie Milner. Eddie Milner grabbing a bat. The potential winning runs on second with 1 out. Eddie Milner on the season batting .297. 7 home runs, 36 runs batted in. Aguilera trying to keep the game tied. Trying to get the Mets to a 12th inning. Checks Jones at second. The pitch to Milner. B6. Left, right. No, this game's over. No. B11 is power. 10. B10. High fly ball hit the deep left center field. Mookie Wilson just turns and watches it go. This ball game is over. Eddie Milner has just won the game for the Cincinnati Reds as he's hit a game-winning opposite field home run. And that'll do it for this ball game. The Reds are 5-3 winners. And we'll be back to talk about it in a moment on the Backwards K Baseball Network. Welcome back to the Backwards K Baseball Network. What a game here in Cincinnati. The Reds have defeated the Mets by the score of 5-3. The Mets twice were on the verge of winning the ball game. Buddy Bell twice hit game tying singles. The last one being in the 10th inning off Jesse Orosco to tie the game at 3, and then Eddie Milner hit a pinch hit 2-run homer in the bottom of the 11th, and the Reds walk off winners, which is big for them because they're fighting for every win they can get in the tight National League Western Division. So, final totals for the Reds: 5 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 for the Mets. 3 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error. And they left 12 on base. The winning pitcher, Ron Robinson, he's 5-3. The loser pitcher, Rick Aguilera, he's 9-2. Due to the length of this ball game, we will have a short recap We will not be doing what we normally do of going around the league. But this has been an extremely long video. But thank you for watching. If you stayed this long, like, comment, and subscribe if you want to do that. And thank you. I hope you were entertained. Once again, the final score here from Riverfront. The Reds 5, the Mets 3. This has been a production of the Backwoods K Baseball Network. So long, everybody.